Welcome back, everybody. I'm here again with Jim Burris. Jim, tell us what we're seeing.
Okay, it's been a little while also on this. You know, we were taking the silt out and the county was going to come help us with this big excavator. See it over there? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Sometime I'm going to have to take you up inside. So that's what we got. Before, when we were pumping the water out, we had this little stream down here at the bottom. See the white mark? That's where we pumped the water out. We had water on this side, we had water on that side. And I don't know if you remember, we were fighting that to get it out. So we called the county. The streets department has graded this area where we're at, got the excavator in, we cut the fence down, and off we go. So, you see all the sludge we're pulling out on both sides, all the way around. I'll get out of the way so you can see. And don't get too close to the bank.
Yes, we don't want to fall in.
Yeah, it's a little soft. Yeah, you step there and I'll get you when you're out in the middle. All right. Right here's where the fence was washing out. And you can see an example further down there. See the poles? See how they're leaning? All right, that's what we have to fix. That was all the way around, right? The wall's falling in, and it was no longer very deep. So, what we're working on is called a 3-to-1 slope, or 4-to-1. So, 5 feet tall, 15 feet out, 3-to-1. So, as we bring the sludge up here where I'm standing, where the wall used to be, we'll measure, we'll get our 3-to-1. So if I lose 15 feet here, I'll take that side up 20. So I'm not gonna make it any smaller than it was. Okay, we'll make it a little bigger and a whole lot deeper. Now, someone asked before, Jim, tell me where it's gonna be the deepest so I can go fishing for the catfish. Okay, I'll give you a hint. You ready? I need the water to go from this end all the way around to that end where that rock's at, so I can pump it out to make sure I have all the silt. So as we go from this end all the way around to that end, it's going to be deeper down there. However, you see my rock? Back in the day, if you got the history books out, there was a great big rock in here. It's in the pictures. I don't know, it was 1947 or something, I don't know. I'd have to go get the history books. That rock is actually in the picture. Pretty much how it is right now. We found some more with the excavator. Those are rocks on the far bank, right? So that's going to be the deepest area. But you know, just remember when you're fishing, that rock's in there. All right. Right here's an old waterfall. We're going to fix it while we're here. So cut the wall down, bring the sludge up, let it dry. You see on the other side, that's about a 3-to-1 slope. We may go back a little further with a 4-to-1. You can see we're taking the sludge off the top. We've hauled it over here. That way we can get the excavator closer to the water and keep taking the sludge. So here's the system. Get rid of the wall. It's in front of me right here. Pull up the sludge, let it dry, which is, you know, going to take a minute. It's kind of like a lava. You pull it up, it goes blip right back where it came from, right? So let it dry. Once it's dry enough, we remove it with a backhoe, and we bring the big excavator in. We cut this level, we terrace it, bring it down lower, we pull up more sludge. Then we start it all over again until we get it all cleaned out. So that's where we're at.
So Jim, we have some questions that we've been getting about when will this be open to the public again to fish?
Oh, it's going to be a minute.
It's going to be a minute, okay.
It's going to be a minute because...
And what kind of fish will you be putting into this pond?
See, this is going to be deeper now.
Okay.
All right, so we're not even close to being done. There was the bottom before, right there.
Yeah.
That was the bottom. You can't see the bottom over there.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot deeper, so it's going to be a lot cooler.
Okay.
The water's colder. I've got more fountains, more aeration. I put different fish in, right?
Yeah.
So we'll talk to Game and Fish. You know, I'll throw in a couple. I was talking to one of the people here in town, and he had a very good idea. They have like sterilized grass carps. Throw them in there. I prefer they stayed because it's like 1,000 a pop, right? But they'll eat all this nasty stuff, right?
Yep.
Catfish, trout, bluegill, bass. We'll put it in here.
Yep. What's the process after you get all the sludge out? What's next?
Take a break. Okay, get all the sludge out, right? And that's when I say, what do you want?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a choice here. I gotta get the nasty out of the bottom, bring it up, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, right? So it doesn't all wash back in. I'm not doing that so it all just falls back in again. Terrace it so it's good and stable, because remember this backwash, water did that, rainwater did that. It's called backwashing. The water went like this, washed the dirt out, put it in here, and then the wall falls down. We're not going to have that again. Ready? So get this flat, get it terraced, right? Get everything fixed, waterfall, fountains, bubblers, right? You know, all this happy stuff going on. Then I'm going to say, okay, now, how many picnic tables, how many trees, how many barbecue grills, you know, how do I terrace it? What's it going to look like? I really want to put a bridge in here. So, you know, you can see what I have. This is groundwater. So there's another thing that everybody needs to know. I haven't found any artesian springs, or maybe they used to be here. They're not here now. This is groundwater. So the water tables in this part of Roswell are some of the highest in the entire city. That's just groundwater. So, you know, these little streams you see going in, that's coming out from underneath our feet. So that's groundwater. I know I'm good there. The rest of the water we're going to supplement from our well. Okay? So we'll come back up with the water so it's nice and deep and clean. Now, if I can take this water and irrigate this over here where the trees are at, and say we have some ducks over there, they leave something behind, I can wash that through the soil, right? So the grass doesn't die, and I keep the ground clean. Now, if you've been here before, there's like thousands of little landmines, right? It's like, right? No, don't pick that up. They'll fall in it, right? I prefer if that's washed off every day. Right?
Yeah.
So before you get here, it's clean. So I may take the water out of here and pump it all over there and clean it off and supplement it back this direction with the well. So this way we have a rotation of water. That makes sense?
Yep.
Okay. So that's kind of the infrastructure part. But a bridge, I'd really like to have a bridge somehow.
But you need money for a bridge, right?
Money for a bridge. Yeah, I kind of brought it up. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I got a cutting torch. I don't know where I can find a bridge. I bet I can find a crane. Anyhow, I'm probably going to have to make it. Right? You know, someone would probably, hey, where's my bridge? Jim put it in his fishing pond. Anyhow, I'm probably going to have to make a bridge. So, concrete or steel? Probably not. However, remember the floating dock we had? That has big chunks of foam. All right, so if you lived on a lake, you have big pieces of foam, you build your dock over it, has some hinges, and it just kind of hangs out. Okay? It floats up and down, it's all happy. It goes with the water table. I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. Is when we come across here somehow, I'm going to have to look at it, come across here with a floating bridge, so we can fish off the bank and off the bridge.
Wonderful.
What do you think? So I'm gonna wait, see what everybody says.
All right. Well, leave a comment, leave a suggestion for Jim and his crew out here, and give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, cash money helps. Yeah.
Yep. So for more information, feel free to call 624-6700. They will route you to the zoo. As you guys are aware, the zoo is currently closed due to the social distancing and practices and things like that. But they are here. They are working for you, him and his team. And so again, thank you for tuning in. Again, questions, please feel free to call them 624-6700 or visit us online at roswell-nm.gov. Thanks.